Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, female rapper Lee. I am back with another video. Please make sure that you come in and you thumbs up this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. So you already know we're here to talk about Nicki Minaj, blogger, 75K pay. You already know we're talking about Nicki Minaj, nosy hole situation. Saucy Santana, loudmouth, just always got something to say. And it's just like, it's inappropriate. And I really can't wait till I get to that topic to discuss that. Also, Cardi, she needs help. She needs help. And then Ice Spice, she about to hit. Ice Spice is literally on the verge of hitting 100 million streams on Spotify as a new artist. I feel like this is definitely dope. So I want to talk about this first. So yeah, Ice Spice, the boy's a liar. I think she's at like 94 million right now on Spotify, but she's about to have 100 million streams. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to pull this up and share it with you too. So that's her most played song on Spotify. 94 million for The Boy's a Liar. I feel like that's a dope song. Let's see what else she got. In Her Mood, that's 30 million. It looked like that's climbing. Bikini Bottom, 27 million. All right, all right. I think and Munch got 51 million, So shout out to Ice Spice. It looked like she's doing her thing. And I think her song was what, number 4 last week. So we'll see what happens now, being that Ice Spice is now getting her radio play and getting everything that, new artists deserve. Like I said, I'll always say it. If Cardi B can get stuff, then any other girl can get any type of play or anything like that, because we had to deal with that. Like, that was torture. Basically, to me, it was torture. So listen, anyway, let's move on. So I want to get into this about Saucy Santana, where he made the remarks about straight men doing hookah. So let's play this real quick. Let me bring this.
Let me tell you something. Them girls ain't wrong. Them girls is not wrong. If you was a man, you don't need to be smoking a hookah, baby gal. You need to be rolling you up a wood. You need to be smoking you some za. Okay? You don't need to be sucking down a hookah, bad bitch.
You know what it is? Yeah. Oh, is he done?
You was a man. You don't, unless you was a gay. Unless you
That's a problem right there too. He just said you was a man, like you ain't a man yourself. Like,
gay, like a gay boy. That's the only reason. That's the only way I'm letting you smoke hookah. If you not no gay boy, you a man. Put the hookah down. Put the hookah down and pick you up a grabber. Not with that.
his issue is he been around too much city girls for so long. And the sad part about it is that you hating because just because a person, I didn't know that you attach a sexuality to something that something that a person partakes in. Just because you smoke weed, you could still be gay if you smoke weed. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand the mind frame. And he didn't, just the fact that he said, use a man. Like, what? Why they can't smoke hookah? Because what it is that you thinking that it is something that attributes that everybody who does it, maybe you hope that they're part of the LGBTQ and you want to have dibs on them. And no, they don't want your peach and you can't get their eggplant. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this kid. Like, let me tell you something. The same way we say black people are not a monolith, LGBTQ people, they're not monoliths either. A lot of this is toxic. This is toxic to me, because he just, first and foremost, where he lost me at is where he separated and said that you's a man. What is going on? Like, I really want to know what y'all feel about that topic, because that kind of like threw me for a loop. I'm really confused about that. Like, how are you trying to he really trying to attribute a lifestyle based off a person smoking hookah? Like, that's not a popular thing that people are doing nowadays. I don't know. That just threw me for a loop. Anyway, let's move on. Cardi B. So Cardi B again, and I'm going to keep saying this. I don't know where she is. Can somebody put me on? I know Cardi B was visiting some schools and she was doing community service and all of that, right? But it's weird to me that Cardi can do these community services, and it's like she seems like she's so sorry, but it's not like she's sorry for what she actually did, and she's not really talking about that. So Cardi B said community service has been the best thing that ever happened to me, almost like a spiritual journey, because sometimes I leave these centers in tears. You leaving centers? What type of centers is you working in? I hope it's DV centers. I hope that she's working around people who are experienced or been through the type of crime that she had committed against them, the type of assault that she that she's done, and that she's, she basically sick dogs on these girls. She basically sick dogs. So it's like, what are you what are you, okay, you're in tears. The people that we leave behind, they just need somebody to talk to and a little push. So it's like you're not even doing anything relevant to what your situation would. This is why I told y'all in that other video, I think Cardi B should be at shelters where she could see people who have, suffered impacts of being in situations with domestic situations where, things ended up unfortunate for them, and they're on the run, or, they got to get out to save their life. So it's like she's going to these schools and she's not really dropping no gems on the kids there. It's just weird to me. It's like, why aren't you doing community service in the places where you should be trying to impact? You know what I'm saying? So my brains are burning from waking up early for the community service, then the studio, but I did the crime. I only have to blame myself. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You're admitting it's the admittal now. This girl is crazy. Cardi is crazy. I really believe that. You did the crime, but it's like, are you sorry for what you really did? You understand what I'm saying? Are you really sorry for what you did? I don't feel like Cardi really has any type of sympathy for what she did. She's looking at it all as an attention grab. She's gonna hit the blog. She keep posting these dumbass tweets. It's like she want to go up. Uh, let's move on. So I want to talk about this. So pay up. So this is from the neighborhood talk. So it says, pay up. Nicki Minaj seeking default judgment in the 75K defamation case after YouTuber who made disturbing claims about the rapper and her son fails to respond to the lawsuit. So that's nosy ho. So all right, I actually want to bring up this article that I had from Shine My Crown. So let me bring this up. All right, so this is the article on Nicki Minaj. So new court documents have disclosed that Nicki Minaj is ordering a default judgment against blogger Nosy Ho in a defamation lawsuit. In the court documents obtained by allhiphop.com, Nicki Minaj lawyer Judd Burstein requested on Thursday that the clerk of the court issue a certificate of default. The documents indicate that Bernstein said that Nosy Ho, born Marley G, failed to respond to the lawsuit. So defendants have not answered or otherwise moved with respect to the complaint, and the time for them to do so has expired, Bernstein wrote. All right. So Nicki Minaj, born Onika Mirage, sued Green last year after she made explosive allegations suggesting that the Jamaica Queens rapper was addicted to uh, a thing. And the suit also states that the blogger made vile comments about Nicki Minaj's son, stating that her bloodline was disgusting, adding that her son should need therapy soon because your baby is going to be a R word too. So the defendants herein have outrageously defamed Nicki Minaj by posting a video on the Twitter page in which defendant Marley G goes by the name Nosy Ho, falsely and maliciously stated that Nicki Minaj is a C head who is shoving all of this C up her nose. Bernstein wrote in the court documents, further evidencing that the judgmental lack of decency. Green has also posted vile comments about Nicki Minaj's 1-year-old son. While these comments are not actionable, they nonetheless demonstrate why punitive damages should be awarded in this case. You know, I'll finish this up and then I'm going to give my commentary on it. So last September, Green's attorney, Bobby Samini, agreed to represent the blogger in the suit. Bernstein then served Green a copy of the summons and complaint to Samini in October and extended the deadline to December. When he never heard back from the defendant, Bernstein then extended the deadline a second time to January of this year, but they have still not heard back from Green or her legal counsel. Nicki Minaj is seeking $75,000 and damages. And I know that a lot of people, like, they sit up there and they be like, well, they don't need the money or whatever the case may be, but you have to realize how far, like, this whole situation, like, it just goes deep. I feel like it personally goes deep because it's just been a long history I personally feel it's been a long history of harassment coming from Nosy Ho towards Nicki Minaj. Now, I say this, right? I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to say about people who blog and do shit like we do. And we bring our personality and we bring our character and everything forward, right? But don't get it twisted. Just because you see me talk about Cardi, is certain shit that I don't do that other people do. See, a lot of people, they don't have any boundary. And Nosy, she's she was on a trek with doing commentary on Nicki in a way where it could be taken as slander, libel, right? So she's been doing stuff, and then it's just like you threw her son into it. I just feel like every person reaches a breaking point, and I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I'm from the hood. I think that a lot of shit. I think a lot of people's personalities are funny on here on YouTube. A lot of people do go too far, and even if I like look at they shit and be like, yo, they bugging out or whatever. Sometimes I just don't think people know better and they just feel like they want to retain the crowd based on having toxic behavior or toxic approaches. But I'm gonna say this. I was never a person who really consumed, I've never consumed Nosy Hoes or absorbed her content. But I remember around the time when it was just like rumored that she was talking about Papa Bear. When I went to the channel, I just was so disgusted that a human being, an adult, could say, things like that, about a baby. That really hurt like, honestly, I was just like, damn, so you just really don't care. Like, and some people, you have to realize there's a lot of different pathologies out here. People have been hurt. It's a lot of people on here. I'm not saying she has, but a lot of people have deep rooted issues that date back to childhood, and they just out here just spewing all types, like, So just know that there's a difference. A lot of people, even though they still hate on us and they get mad at us because our personalities are so potent. They get mad. They leave comments and they mad because we potent, but we don't got to hit below the belt or say anything demeaning. You'll just be so mad off of something that we said. Like, you know what I'm saying? So focus on the talent. I feel like because I'll say this. I I think a lot of people have this fake reality that they rich. I don't know what Nosy Hoes Pockets is like, but I know if I got hit with a $75,000 judgment, that shit would impact my life. That shit would impact my life. So it's like people could act like it's nothing, and you could act like, oh yeah, you just take up some donations and do, yeah, you could do that, but at the end of the day, was it really worth it? I know that that makes some people sick, especially like the Cardis. They be like, damn, why can't he just lie on me so I could just sue him? Because I ain't stupid, baby. I know that I'm potent enough with just my approach. Like I don't gotta do that. And that's the thing. Some people think that they have to go so drastic to get attention. It's not the attention that you want. It's just not. So anyway, I really want your comments below about anything that we spoke about, from the Nicki Minaj situation with Nosy, Saucy Santana, Loudmouth, Barty needs help, and then the Ice Spice 100 million. This is your boy LeBron, female rap elite. Subscribe, thumbs up. Make sure you check out my freestyle. I dropped two to the Ruby Red. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.